Hey friends, how you doing? Today's day 315, and I'm coming a little late tonight. It's about 10:30. Just got home just from a meeting, and I just want to come in and just share with you about World Mental Health Day. It was actually 2 days ago. I didn't actually realize it, but I just wanted to come in and just share a little bit about that because I think mental health is important. You know, it's I don't even know where to start, but I think for a very long time, mental health has, there's been a stigma on it, and if you had mental health issues, people may have thought that you were weak, right? And especially being a man, a male, I think that's even a bigger thing for us because I know for myself, as I grew up, I was taught that males were supposed to be strong. They weren't supposed to cry and not show emotion. And so I think for a lot of men, it's hard to really just admit that we've got some issues. And so I just want to come and kind of share that. I just had a meeting with somebody that has a partner that's has some thoughts about depression and so forth. And just a number of weeks ago, maybe a month ago, that a friend of mine that we both knew actually committed suicide, and he had some mental health issues for sure. He tried to get some help, and at the end of the day, he decided to take his life, which is very sad. And I just want to come in and say that having any mental health issues, if you have any, it's okay, and I hope that you choose to get some help because we all deal with stress in our life, and some people are able to cope with it better than others. And it's not weak to admit that we need help, right? We're all human, and we're all in this thing called life together. And I know that sometimes we may feel alone, but we're not. I just encourage you to reach out to somebody, whether it be a friend, family, anybody, even a stranger. It doesn't really matter. Just reach out and just let somebody know. And I think sometimes we may feel lonely or really alone, and we don't feel that connection with another human being. And I think that's so important. And for people who may have deeper issues, definitely seek help from a professional, a psychotherapist or psychiatrist or what have you, a counselor. There's lots of services out there. You just gotta seek it. And what is World Mental Health Day? I'm just reading off of the World Health Organization website. And it's just a day to raise awareness of mental health issues around the world and to be able to mobilize efforts in support of mental health and to help people. And I'm just looking on here, and apparently every day, sorry, not every day, every year since 2013, there's been a theme associated with mental health. So, 2013, it seems here was the first one. The theme was mental health and older adults, right? I think as you age older, there's going to be some issues that may pop up. 2014, living a healthy life with schizophrenia. And I'm sure some of you may know somebody that has schizophrenia or have had. And I'm sure that's not an easy thing to live with. 2015, dignity in mental health. Again, you have nothing to be ashamed of or embarrassed about. In this day and age, many sports professionals are actually coming out and sharing that they've got some mental health issues. If you're a Canucks fan, Tyler Mott, I think he talked about it last year or maybe the year before. Carey Price, one of the top goaltenders in the world for the last number of years, if you're into hockey and sports, he chose to take a leave of absence because of mental health this year. And he just went to the Stanley Cup Finals just a few months ago. And, in the world of tennis, professional tennis players, I don't know what her first name is, but Osaka. She was one of the top female tennis players on tour, and she she started to speak out about mental health because there's a lot of stress that comes with it, right? Expectations, and it's not easy to deal with, especially if you're on the world stage, as an example. And so, going on to 2016, psychological first aid. Again, that's just seeking help. 2017, mental health in the workplace, right? How was your workplace environment? I hope it's a positive one. If it's a negative one, you might want to take a look at that. Or maybe you're a workaholic, or maybe it's just too much that you're trying to do too much. Just a personal experience of mine. A few years ago, I had a burnout, and I've never experienced burnout before. I like to think I can achieve quite a bit, and I'm a high achiever and can get lots of stuff done. But I just remember one year I just took on too much, and I didn't delegate enough. I didn't ask for help. I thought I could do everything myself, and it was just way too much, and I had burnout, and it was such a crazy feeling. And I reached out to my business partner at the time, and she had a chat with her. She kind of helped me through some of the stuff there. And I talked to my mentor. I reached out to a couple other friends, but I definitely made sure that I was not alone in that experience. 2018, young people and mental health in a changing world. I kind of imagine young teenagers growing up in high school and what have you. We've all heard of stories about cyberbullying, and nowadays everyone has a phone. They snap pictures, videos, it can be very embarrassing. And being young, right, you're just very emotional. A lot of times don't know how to handle all these emotions. 2019, focus on suicide prevention. And I share with you a friend of a friend. 2020, move for mental health. So investing in that, I'm not too sure what exactly that's about. And then 2021, this year, mental health care for all. Let's make it a reality. And so those are the different themes from each year, dating back from 2013. And, I'm not a professional, but if any of you guys ever need an ear, someone just to listen, to let you know that you are important and that you are seen, shoot me a message. I can just be a listening ear if that's what you need, or if you need something else, hopefully I can help. But definitely reach out to somebody if you are having some mental health issues of any sort. Okay? And these things that I share with you, it's just to shed some light on some darker issues, if you will. I think a lot of times we kind of shy away from the harder conversations. And why? Maybe we feel embarrassed or ashamed, but it's okay. At the end of the day, like I said, we are all humans. We all have emotions, and sometimes we may not have the tools to deal with the emotions while we're in a certain circumstance. And so that's why there are professionals to actually help us through it. And so I definitely encourage you, just reach out. That's all it is. That's the biggest thing. Reach out and make sure that you're not alone while going through any challenge, any major traumatic challenges in your life. Okay? Anyway, that's all I kind of want to share tonight. I hope you're doing well through this pandemic. Obviously, this has been a huge challenging time for many people with the ever-changing landscape and all the restrictions and all the new data and science and everything that's coming out. So just remember, everything is temporary, good and bad. Okay? Just make sure you're not going through life alone. Okay? Make sure you surround yourself with people. Okay? Anyways, I love you all. Know that you are loved, and that you are worthy, and that you are seen, and never alone. All right, have a great night, guys. Ciao.